Good morning, students. Now come again to chapter number 5, exponents. Yesterday we had done exercise 5a till question number 12. Now today we'll start from question number 13. So open your book, page number 91, question number 13. So read the question. By what number should minus 30 raised to the power minus 1 be divided to get 6 raised to the power minus 1? So we need to find a number, means we need to find that a divisor which divide minus 30 raised to the power minus 1, and we'll get 6 raised to the power minus 1 as a quotient. Okay, so we don't know what will be the number, what will be the divisor, so we will assume that let the number be x. Here we are assuming the number as x. Then according to the question, minus 30 raised to the power minus 1 divided by x is equal to 6 raised to the power minus 1. Now what we'll do, we'll make the powers positive in the next step. So 30 raised to the power minus 1 will do the reciprocal of it, and it will become means power will become positive 1. So no need to write 1 in the power, we can write directly 1 by minus 30 divided by x as it is. Then 6 raised to the power minus 1, this also will do the reciprocal, it will become 1 by 6 and power will be 1. So no need to write positive 1, we can skip it. So see, this is a rational number, we are going to divide it by x. So what we do the reciprocal of the divisor always. Okay, so here we have done the reciprocal of x, and we will convert the division into multiplication. Both things we do in the same step. We convert the division into multiplication and do the reciprocal of the divisor. So the same thing as done here, multiply sign, and the reciprocal of x will be 1 by x equal to 1 by 6 as it is. Now we need to find the value of x, so we will transpose this x towards right hand side. Okay, we now need to x in the denominator. Okay, so x will come here, and we are transposing this 6 towards left hand side, and it is in the denominator here, means divisor here. When it will go towards left hand side, it will become multiplier. Okay, so 1 by minus 30 into 6 by 1 it will be, we can skip this one, we can write only 6, and 6 x will go there, it will become only x as multiplier. Now we have 1 by minus 30 multiplied by 6 by 1, so we can divide by cutting. 6 1 times 6 and 6 5 times will be 30. So after multiplication we will get 1 into 1 will be 1 in the numerator, and minus 5 into 1 will be minus 5 in the numerator. So we have got the value of x, it is minus 1 by 5 at the end. You may write the required number is minus 1 by 5. Now come to the question number 14. We need to find x such that, find the value of x. It is given 3 by 5 raised to the power 3 into 3 by 5 raised to the power minus 6 is equal to 3 by 5 raised to the power 2x minus 1. And we need to find the value of x in this question. Okay, so we can see here multiplication is going on there, and these both have same base. Base is 3 by 5 here, 3 by 5 here, and here also base is 3 by 5, and multiplication is going on here. It means we will add the powers, means 3, we'll write base one time and power is 3 here. So 3 plus, and second power is minus 6, so we'll write here minus 6. 3 plus minus 6. So in the next step we'll open the bracket of this minus 6. So plus into minus will be minus. So in the next step we'll write 3 minus 6. Now we'll do solve this 3 minus 6 will be minus 3. So in the next step we will write here minus 3. So now see the left side and right side, there is equal to sign in between, means both side LHS and RHS are equal. And see left hand side and right side, both side base are same, it means power will be also equal. So we can compare the powers. We can write like this: minus 3 is equal to 2x plus 1. Minus 3 and 2x minus 1 will be equal. Now we can find the value of x by transposing, means first we will transpose this minus 1 towards left hand side. It will come here as plus 1. So minus 3 plus 1 will be minus 2. Next step I have written here. Same it is, minus 2 equal to 2x. Now x is equal to, this 2 will come here right side as divisor. Minus 2 by 2 will be minus 1. This is the required value of x. Now question number 16. Simplify 16 into 2 raised to the power n plus 1 minus 4 into 2 raised to the power n by 16 into 2 raised to the power n plus 2 minus 2 into 2 raised to the power n plus 2. So we can see from this we have 16 here. So first we will find the prime factorization of 16 in the rough part, okay. So 2 8 times, it is 2, then 2 4 times, now 2 2 times, 2 1 times. So we can write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. How many 2's are here? 4 2's. 4 times 2 means. Okay. So in place of 16 we are writing 4 times 2, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 in this way. And one more thing is there. 2 raised to the power n plus 1. Can we write as 2 raised to the power n into 2 raised to the power 1? Base are same, so we can add them. So 2 raised to the power n plus 1. So in the same way, if 2 raised to the power n plus 1 is written, so we can write separately 2 raised to the power n into 2 raised to the power 1, means only 2. The same thing we are doing here. In place of 2 raised to the power n plus 1, we are writing 2 raised to the power n into 2 raised to the power 1. We have written separately here. And 4 means 2 into 2. This is 2 into 2. And C 2 raised to the power n, it is written here, same it is written here. Now see the denominator. We can see in the denominator there are two terms. There is minus sign in between, means at the left side of minus this is first term, and at the right side of minus this is second term. Okay, and we have 2 raised to the power n plus 2 is common both side. Okay, so we are taking it as common. 2 raised to the power n plus 2 we are taking as common. And now see the numerator, and after taking 2 raised to the power n plus 2 common, what will be left inside? In this first term only 16 will be left, then minus will come as it is here. Now in the second term only 2 will be left. Now see the numerator. How many 2's are here? 1 2 3 4, and this is also 2. 5 2's. 1 2 is also, but their power is n, so we don't know the value of n. So we have 5 times 2, and here 2 into 2, 2 times 2. So we can take common how many 2's? Only 2, because it is having 2 times 2, and here it is having 5 times 2. So we can take only 2 times 2 common. So we are taking 2 times means 2 square we are taking as common. And one more thing is common in both the terms. See, this is first term, this is the second term. So this 2 and this 2 is common. This 2 and this 2 is common. Okay, so means 2 square is common, and 2 raised to the power n and 2 raised to the power n here. These both are also common. So we are taking 2 into 2 means 2 square common, 2 square common, and 2 raised to the power n common. So what will be left inside? See, after taking these things common, what will be left inside? 2 into 2 into 2 means 2 raised to the power 3 means 2 cube is left here in the first term. And see, in the second term we have taken already 2 square and 2 raised to the power n, nothing is left, so we'll write here 1. Okay, now see, in the next step 2 square into 2 raised to the power n. So base are same and we are multiplying them. So what we'll do, we'll add the numerators, powers we'll add. So 2 plus n, the power will be 2 plus n, or we can write n plus 2. So we are writing in the next step 2 raised to the power n plus 2 into 2 cube minus 8. 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2, it will be 8 minus 1. And see, in the denominator we have already do the subtraction. 16 minus 2 will be 14. It is written here. In the next step, written here 2 raised to the power n plus 1 into 8 minus 1 will be 7, and 2 raised to the power n plus 2, denominator same, and into 14 here. So 2 raised to the power n plus 2 in the numerator and denominator both can be divided. We are cutting them. Then after 7 1 times 7, 7 2 times will be 14. So what will be left? In the numerator 1 into 1 will be 1, and 1 into 2 will be 2. So 1 by 2 will be our required answer. In the same way, do the question number 17. Write all the prime factors. Write the prime factors of 8 and 32. So now we will write in the form of power, in the means exponent. 3 times 2 here means we can write 2 cube. Now 5 times 2 here means we can write 2 raised to the power 5. And the same we'll write here, multiply 2 into 2 raised to the power 2, 9 plus 2, same thing we'll write here. Now we can see both base are same and we are doing multiplication, so we just simply add the powers with the same base. We'll write only one time base and then add the powers. So 3 plus n plus 2. Now in the next step 3 plus 2 will be 5, so n plus 5. See, in the next step it is written 2 raised to the power n plus 5 equal to 2 raised to the power 5. So now we can see there is equal to sign, means LHS and RHS are equal. Base are also same, so powers will be also equal. So n plus 5 is equal to 5, we can write like this. Okay, now we can find the value of n by transposing this 5 towards right side. It will become negative, so 5 minus 5 will be 0. So next step is written here. This is the answer, n is equal to 0.